Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and it's time for you to kick me, because we are on the Stealth B, and while I have one crew, I'm still flying with just the glaive beam and long-range scanners. But the important thing is that I'm not dead. So that's a start. I guess that's how you measure success in FTL, is the amount of not dying that you do. So I could try and go for this distress beacon, or I could try and go for the quest marker. Just kind of where we left off last time. I did have a unsuccessful run on the Stealth B, but I think we're going to go for the distress beacon first. It could be another fight. It could be any number of things. Maybe it'll be something good. There we go. We can send an NG down to calm down the infected, and we get some scrap rewards. So 55 scrap is good. We need to start thinking about fights, and I guess that ship is not going to be one that we'll be fighting. So maybe I should try and jump around here. It's time to start thinking about, can I get crap from a store? I guess. We'll go over here first. I'm feeling pretty good about this, which is famous last words, especially when there's a bunch of lasers here. And I could be upgrade. Oh, I should upgrade my doors probably. Okay, well. Yeah, instead of manning the cloaking and doing nothing, you really should have been manning the doors the whole time. So, NG, fight. And we'll see how long you can last before we go to the med bay. So, that's that. And we'll just open this door to try and prompt him to go that way. So, small little laser beam and missile should be firing pretty close to each other. So there's more power to be had. Glaive beam shot's going to be around the same thing of just from up here to down here. Yeah, I really should upgrade my doors. I'm in a Mantis sector. Who knew that would be a thing? Oh, my doors are now not powered. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, but is he going to go? Oh, he's going to go for the med bay anyway. He took the bait. Yes. I don't know if an NG can actually survive a Mantis mano a mano in a med bay, but we're going to find out. I think it's actually going to be Jones is going to be dropping in health pretty significantly. They're trying. Wow, they're jumping away really fast. I may kill them in time anyway. You know it. Forget this. Prepare for retreat. Let's jump away and kaboom. Now I'm not going to get bonus scrap because there is sort of a reward for re-engaging them and fighting them, but the battle gets so irritating sometimes. I'll take the 14 scrap. So we are going to upgrade our doors because we are in Mantis space. And that's what you do in Mantis space. You get your doors upgraded. So that dude does not want to die. Jesus, Weston. Why don't you just defect to our crew? So no danger. No stores nearby. We just got a possible dead jump down here. So doors level 2. Probably would be prudent to turn back on my oxygen or something. Air is usually a good idea to have here. So Mallet, instead of repairing my cloaking all the time, which was the idea I had for him, we're just going to put him on doors. Because doors are a system you can use there like that. It's magic. Level 3 doors, ShamWow. Or words. Alright, Stealth B, nothing here. Quest marker's now gone. That ship fight is still present, and we hopefully can run into a store, maybe for a little bit of repair. I'm actually good on fuel, so we can start thinking about upgrading the ship just a little bit. So what's connected to the exit? A few of these things are. We'll start down here and work our way around. Don't have to pigeonhole myself into going back here. Alright, this is what I like to see. Now, I don't like mind control, and I think if I cloak right now, I can dodge the mind control. Not good. Not good on a few levels, because we have somebody who's mind controlled. We're going to need to cloak. They're going to be trying to get away here. And I may have to kill my crew just to get that. Well, let's go ahead and at least target the weapon, because we got to prioritize not losing that weapon here. So we are going to wait for the appropriate time. He's going to attack the doors first. That's fine. You have fun with those doors, if that is what you want to do here. Alright, so cloak activate, micromanage power, miss, and miss in the cloaking. Good. Alright, so now we gotta get this guy's attention before he does something stupid. Oh, good. So he's just gonna repair here. So my glaive beam should go off before the cloaking goes off, as long as I can take them out before their FTL drive totally activates, which should be, because glaive beam power. That's nice. Hacking plus 2 glaive beams is the thing you can do in Advanced Edition. And the ship breaks apart, and I'm still one jump ahead of the fleet. Quite literally, just one jump ahead of the fleet. Still, though, better than getting a double jump bonus on the fleet here, so more danger intact. Okay, this is where we want our doors to be repaired and manned. And a flurry of laser fire in the port window. The Mantis are upon you. It looks like we're going to be boarded yet again. Please, not in the weapons room. That is an ion stunner, which can be a pretty nasty weapon. Okay, you're going to just board me in the engines again. Whatever. We'll just flush you out like so. So fight, fight, fight. You really want to go that way? Okay. Be my guest. So as soon as that fires, those should fire around the same time. There we go. May have done that a little too late. It's probably going to hit my oxygen if it hits anywhere. Nope, miss. Good. And miss there too, so that's a bonus. So what do we want to fire on? We want to do the same shot we've been doing here. It's fortunate that I've been fighting level 1 shield opponents, because it doesn't have to be that way. That Mantis, that poor guy, is just beating on the doors, hoping for something, but he's cloaked and stuck on the ship, so they're not going to let him back on. It's really too bad. Alright. So 41, they die. 12 scrap, not as much as maybe I was hoping for. Any stores? Yes, good. Let's go to the store. May have a jump or two that I can make before the exit, or I may have to exit this sector early, but that's okay. Oh, burst laser 2. I can't get it. I actually can't get it. Burst laser 1 is a pretty decent consolation prize. Whew, it's just fine to look at how much better one is than the other, but it does cost 30 scrap more. So once again, it's a little silly that I've had nothing at all to sell here. And I can't, oh, shit, I can't even go to this distress beacon, because that'll block me from getting to the exit. Because let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3 jumps. So here, 1, 2, that's really risking it. I'm not going to risk the exit like that. So, do I buy the burst laser 2? It's not going to do any good by itself is the problem. So I'm going to maybe try and stick it out with the glaive beam for just another sector. Cursory repairs, ship upgrade. Let's get a little bit more on all these systems. A little more engines is very good, very important. So passing up all the lasers doesn't necessarily feel like the best move ever, but it's the move I've got. So, oh, let's hear. Because of the war, thousands of colonists have had their supply lines disrupted and have had to face dire straits. It seems in this system the rebels are sympathetic and distributing what little supplies they can spare. When I've done this before, they guilt-tripped me when I did it. When I stole the supplies from the civilians, they did everything here. Let's kill them anyway, because I'm a bastard. What is the Federation for if not bastardry? So they're trying. The rebels are just trying to help it. No, it has to be a game of black and white. This isn't like Spec Ops: The Line or something. Cloakity cloak. Oh boy, did not micromanage. All right, missile. Oh well, you know what? That was bound to happen at some point. Once again, better the doors than the weapon system. Although getting 1 more health to my weapon system would be really nice. Actually, getting some drops, or just random event drops, would be really nice for my ship. So, but probably not going to happen with this. Oh, no wonder my my dodge rate was down. My poor Engie was still in there. So there we go. They'd already made the delivery to the civilians. And let's be really evil and steal the supplies. Your crack discovered nothing more than vaccinations for a local plague. Oh, isn't that fun? What do you mean morally ambiguous? I'm just going for eliteness or something. So, no vaccinations there. I would have been screwed by the pursuing fleet, probably. So next sector, Engie controlled sector or rock controlled. Both of these can spawn. The distress beacon event, however, only the Engie sector can give me the distress beacon and the Zoltan cookie brain scan event. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to be looking for unshipped distress beacons, but we also need to fight, so we're going to be looking for fights too. Isn't that convenient? Alright, so our weapon systems are malfunctioning. We're too afraid to travel home. Can you escort us? Let's go. And they have 2 shields. So there's the quest marker. Out of the way of everything. Yeah, I'm not going to escort you home, guys. Sorry. I actually can't physically do that. Alright, so here's another ship. It does have a beam weapon, but now that I have a level 3 cloak, I can do it. It's mind controlling my weapon system. Now that's irritating. But I can try and hold off for just a little bit here. That is a burst laser 2 again. It's funny what things tend to keep happening here. So we are going to engage the Zoltan at the last second so that we do not lose the glaive beam here. And these guys should slappy fist enough to... Alright, so we're going to just cloak now. Preventative cloaking. Only you can prevent cloak fires. Unfortunately, because this ship has no shields, I should be able to take it out, assuming it doesn't try and jump away. Wow, Heinig is very strong all of a sudden. I guess he have a little bit of a boosted... I'm actually going to have to dump multiple crew on this beast. No, I'm not. Okay, wow. So he just gave him one extra shot for fun, I guess. So glaive beam, please fire before my cloaking goes up. Yes! Ship dies. I'd love that beam weapon, but no. 21, and we get... Oh, burst laser Mark II anyway. Fortune smiles upon thee, you could say. Now the question is that am I going to die as a result of this? Very likely. So we're going to power up... We're going to kind of stick with the glaive beam for now and see what other things we can get here. There are multiple ships here. I'm going to go for the distress beacon first, because we're going to have to go through one ship anyway to fight. So that burst laser 2, I could have had 2 burst laser 2s, and that would have been extra fun, and I really should have repaired my people before going there. But let's try and shield them, and we didn't save the people. But we are going to try and save ourselves, so that's a start. Alright, so let me do a quick pause here and I'll be right back. Alright, so that was a little quick break. Unfortunately, it wasn't something where the oxygen was depowered and my crew all died while I was away. That'd be a little sad, because I'm starting to have what could be a good run here. Now, I do have 65 scrap, and I'm starting to be at kind of an interesting position. Do I want to upgrade my ship more? I could get 125 scrap would get me shields, but it could also get me burst laser and glaive beam. Should I just start hoarding scrap? Level 1 shields would be nice, and they're pretty easy to upgrade. I'm not going to make it to that quest marker, though, so maybe right now I just got to see about what I can do here. That's a gargantuan missile and level 2 shields. That's going to be a little bit tougher of a fight. I'm actually going to remain concealed here. So, yeah. I just don't want to get missiled like that. So we're going to try and jump ahead. You got to pick and choose your encounter sometimes, and 2 shields plus glaive beam is not as strong as it used to be. So we have another fight here. We're going to side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship. And we get a Mantis. Sweet. Now this Mantis is going to be living right here. They have level 2 shields. They have a lot of ion weapons. And I have a burst laser 2. So I guess we're going to be firing on... Yeah, that's one problem, is that I'm not going to be able to glaive beam much of their system here. I guess I can... I'm thinking so many ways out loud here. The burst laser 2 is going to work eventually, but for now I can just go for the very simple glaive beam play and go for max damage. Try and take down their shields a little bit, and once I get that, burst laser. I'm going to try and time this appropriately, because I'm going to get a lot of ion shots all at once. These should time fairly closely together. 1, 2, close enough. Means one more ion shot's going to come out, and hopefully it doesn't take out my weapons. So there's the start. 80% dodge, even without putting that extra power in. Now I'm going to get hit one more time, and I'm going to go for 1 glaive shot and then switching to the burst laser 2 to take down their weapon systems. Hopefully that'll be enough. Can dare to dream. So, oh, they're still at level 2 shields. That stinks a little. Alright, well, sticking to the plan. Gotta maximize my dodge power here and just hope that I can take out some of their weaponry before they take me out. I was really hoping that that one shot would damage their shields, but oh, heavy ion. Okay, we're now probably in a position where we need to run from this fight. But we can't do that, so... Okay, this is where level 2 shields and the glaive beam by itself is not really enough. And look at that, they're little NGs, so they are little repair fiends. So I guess we're just gonna hard reset here. And once cloaking comes back online, please don't ion my weapons. You can ion my scanners all you want. I just don't want to get beamed. Oh, well, you know what? I can't actually dodge, so I really I'm really in trouble now. Okay, well. This is fun. So my weapons are just going to be constantly offline from here on out. And I can't even switch my weapon power. So that's fun. Alright, so we did get a swing and a miss there. Oh, didn't cloak in time anyway. So we're now just running from this fight too. So we gotta hope for some good fortune and RNG to save us just a little bit here. Because I could try and glaive beam, that's just not going to work. Two stores could be good with 65 scrap, unfortunately. Ugh. The one really unfortunate thing is that I've had 2 empty fights now. But I did get well, it's not entirely empty, I did get a crew member, so. Flat cannon, also good. That's 65 scrap towards survival. Reason that I'm doing that should be fairly obvious. Glaive beam's still really nice, but I can actually power both of these at the same time. And they play pretty nicely with each other. I really should put oxygen back in here. It's super risky for me to do, and in fact, I could sell the glaive beam and just try and go from there. Glaive beam is 47 scrap, and that does go towards repairs. Glaive beam's so good, but yeah, we have to see if we can do better. It's not an easy choice to do that. I know I did it kind of quickly, but we are going to go to the other store here, and then we should be able to hit that distress beacon and move forward. I just am really hoping for some good stuff here, and hull beam would be nice. Other store had better stuff, better equipment. I don't really need fuel. Well, let's see here. What augments do we have? I didn't really pay too much attention. Defense Scrambler is decent. Reverse Ion Field, pretty good. Not selling long-range scanners. I guess I'm too attached. So, Distress Beacon. Let's do it. No glaive beam anymore, but you can see where the glaive beam doesn't work necessarily as well. I did not repair my ship, so fuel, and here's some scrap payment, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and actually heal up just a little bit. Who needs healing? You guys. So 62 scrap. Where do we go from here? Well, we can't actually check and see what the next jump is. Probably need to improve my defenses a little bit. If we're going to go for this strategy, my cloaking is not going to be nearly as powerful with the burst laser and flak. So I'm going to need to hope that I can either take down systems with one volley for that, and I really need to focus on trying to save up for shields. So that's going to be kind of our next mission. Which means I'm going to need to get my engine power up just a little bit. Let's put you right here. So Rebel Fleet in pursuit. I'm going to hold on to my scrap, as tempted as I am to upgrade my engines one more time. Please be a good event. Small bomb! Holy crap, a weapon just floating in space. That actually complements my loadout very well, but I'm not going to increase my system power just yet for that. Do we do one more? Let's... I feel like I should play it safe here. At least get one more system power to kick around like this. I could probably get away with level 2 cloaking with this weapons, because I'm not having to guard until the glaive beam comes forward. So here we go. We're being attacked by pirates, and here comes the pirate ship. Yo ho ho and a bottle of something. Alright. So their shields are right there. Their weapon systems are ever present. I can probably cloak and not have them fire on me, so right in the weapons. Seriously, dude. Not what I need this morning. So here, I may be able to get one flak shot off. And cloak. No, I'm not going to. This is really cutting it close. It's cutting it way too close. Okay, got a miss anyway, so that's a plus. The minus is that other laser's gonna fire, so just go ahead and say flak it. I did not time those well at all. But you can see where my weapon power went down just a little bit. So their laser went down, fortunately, so I'm going to have to burst laser again here. There we go. And that's a good system fire. Flak and burst laser, friends forever. Advanced edition. Yeah, they are going whole hog for that repair. And they're now one ship down, or one system power down. As long as I can keep them from firing on me, that'll be very pleasant. There we go, that's one way to kill a ship. Yay, so 24 in contact the civilian ship, and we get most of the crew. One offers to join the crew, and we get Beacon, the fightin' Beacon. And actually, let's see here. I wasn't even paying attention to my crew experience before, because Declan is a weapons expert. And as nice as that would be, I do feel like it's probably better to have the Zoltan there just because they can fight. So we'll have Bracken manning the sensors for now, and this can be kind of our roving team. Whew. There's another store. I don't really have a lot to buy at the store, though, is the thing. So we're just going to go to the next sector. Rock-controlled sector. Once again, if that's a Zoltan sector down below, the damaged stasis pod is still in play. But not in that direction. We're not going to be going towards a hazard. And Sai Hing, once again, I'm doing a terrible job repairing my crew. And that's a very heavy... It's a very heavy set of equipment you have there, sir. So I'm going to have to see here, because this is cute. They have level 3 shields, too. That probably means they don't have a lot in the way of evasion. So we'll do this here and hope we don't get hit. It's nice that level 3 scanners let me see all the things. Oh, whew! That was going to totally hit my cloaking. Alright. As we say, do not want. Wow, that was terrible. That was terrible! Oh, need to really take out those weapon systems all of a sudden, and that is not how you do it. Especially when they're going to be able to cloak. In fact, this may be another fight that I disengage from. Oh, good. That was just in time. Tell me they didn't get the missile. They got the damn missile off. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. It's like I took out their weapons just in time. And my Zoltan's dead. Okay, so that's what I get for not healing my crew, because a missile pretty much will take out a Zoltan completely. Declan, you are now on weapons. Congratulations. Alright, so I'm going to be cloaking here in just a moment. Might as well do it now. Oh, man, that is too much. Yeah, it's like, how do you earn a promotion in FTL? By your captain being a moron. That's how you do it. Alright. Really should be... I don't know. Didn't we learn last episode that I need to be charging my weapons here? Now, I can jump at any time, so... Do I avenge my fallen comrade? Do I pump oxygen into necessary systems? All these answers and more are coming right now. Ah, okay, we got the missile out at least. So that's a heavy ion once again. See if I can dodge it. No, but right in the cloak balls. Okay. I guess it could be worse. Could always be worse. This is FTL. There we go. We're just gonna keep doing this because you all don't want to dodge this. Stop hammer time, I guess. All right. Okay. Well, that's good that at least... Wow, that should have reset that power. I was hoping maybe a little more. But I'll just cloak out of it in just a second. This is a fun fight! Wow, it got me anyway. Okay, well. Give credit where credit's due. They're really good at aiming their shit. So, slowly but surely I'm going to take this ship out. And yes, I could attack the shields. But their missile launcher really scares me, so... Ugh. Wow, that's a really fast cloak recharge. Like I said, I just want to make sure they can't get the repair off in time. Small bomb would probably be a really good idea here, but we're just gonna do this instead. There we go. Good old rock plating resistance. And so what do we learn today, kiddos? Please heal your crewmates when they are dying in the ship. Oh, wow. Awesome, awesome cloaking. Fortunately, I can play that game too. I guess I should have waited. But hey, Declan's getting some ship experience. Because our weapons are now going to be firing quite a bit faster. We'll just have to micromanage the repairs here. And now you're on fire. And now you're dead. Sup, pirates? 22 scrap. Yeah, I think it's time for me to start saving for shields. I don't know, but we can mourn our lost friend. Do need at least one more system power. Yeah, now we're going to be starting to be the aggressor. Start picking the fights here. Picking fights like you pick a nose. That is not a terribly threatening ship. One that I could possibly take out with the glaive beam, of course. He is going to be boarding me in just a second. And right in the cockpit. Okay. Well, guess what? Bracken is on your side. And look, I didn't heal my crew again. Oh, I need to have my captaincy stripped or something. Alright, well... I don't need to fire that just yet. Oh, way too late on that cloak. That was lucky. That was lucky if that missed. Alright, so weapons on fire. That is how we like to start our barbecues around here. 2, 3, there we go. Your ship is now screwed. To the point where I feel comfortable enough. Let's heal. Who else needs healing? Declan's gonna need healing. Their ship's on fire. What a wonderful afternoon. Yeah, they're not running away, not from that. And 21 more scrap. So we're starting to flex a little bit. Once again, I hate that I lost the Zoltan. But you know what? It happens. Missiles happen. Pilot error happens. But those poor Zoltans, when they die, they just vaporize, I guess you could say. Let's see here. More missiles, because they're rocks. We're still looking for a distress beacon, and we have not seen any sign of one yet. Should probably power up these systems. That room? Really? Okay. You can go for my oxygen, whatever. Oh boy, I should have cloaked. Oh well. Level 2 cloak will do. There we go. Now all I did there was just try and wait till the last second for that big missile to fire. I'm not going to cloak out of a single shot laser, even if it sucks to take 1 damage in that way on the cloaking. It's way more important for me to actually live through here. Now they put all their fires out, so let's start with this. 1 rock down. Gonna start repairing other systems in just a second. Let's put Bracken back in the med bay, since I don't need the max cloak anymore, and that's where level 3 cloaking is great, but not always necessary. That's how you do that, though. Well, rock plating's making them just a little bit more survivable, and they're not going to be repairing their system before they put out the fire, so that's a plus. Let's see if I can take out their shields and their ship here eventually. That's not an awful surrender offer because it's 3 fuel, but we're not going to take it. Because, of course, it's like they surrender and then we can just magically stop our bullets. No, 99 scrap. Are shields going to be a thing that happens? I can keep going for fights, but I kind of want to go down here. See if at least there's a store in the neighborhood. So there's a distress beacon. There is nearby sun. This could be a damaged stasis pod. We're going to go for it. I don't have rock plating or anything. Nope. Quarantine. 16 scrap. 3 fuel. Not bad. So we're going to go for the fight up here, I guess. Probably better. Well, I could go out here and then work my way back up. So I just want to see if there's a store available. Would love to get shields of some kind by the end of this. So there's a store. Yeah, we'll hit that store upon exiting. Because we're about Sector 5. This is about the time where if you are going to get shields, that's going to be pretty good. So wait, then attack the surviving Mantis. There we go. The Mantis craft are both too busy slaughtering one another to know, so eventually the smaller ship gets the upper hand. They must have blown a fuse of their weapon systems are inoperable. Now's the time to attack. Didn't you know that the Mantis weapon system is also known as manpower? Now that charge laser can actually present quite a few problems. So I'm going to have to cloak out of the first volley here. Haha, right room for you to board. Okay. We're just going to put Bracken in here as well. So we'll see. Yeah, they are going to fire first. Okay. So let's cloak it. Said I don't want to take the damage if I don't have to. And he's going to be stuck on there, not going to be able to transport out. So let's flak here and then shoot the weapons. And yeah, you're on fire. And actually I almost activated the mini beam, which is a terrible thing to do. So we get you back on sensors. Not too bad. All things going the way they are. Okay, so down with the shields, down with their weapon systems. Should be some pretty good scrap here. Would love, like I said before, to get some shields at the end of the sector, but no guarantees that the store has it. By the way, I love this layout for fighting Mantis fighters for a lot of reasons. It's easy to beam, it's easy to shoot in the middle. I officially have enough scrap to get shields. Weapons expert, and notice how much faster, not using the glaive beam, I'm gaining experience here. Because it's no small feat to go through half a bar that fast. I do believe, I don't remember if he gets weapon experience for every shot that's fired or for every like individual volley. I want to say it's every use of one of the weapons. But still, that's better than on a 27-second cooldown or whatever. Burst Laser 2, pretty scary, but we're going to do it anyway. This ship is not nearly as friendly to fight. And that is a micro beam, so we're going to need to cloak in a hurry. I might actually be able to pull this off. Okay, so we're going to cloak now. Oh, it's a painful, painful miss. I may have to disengage. It was painful. All I needed was one of those shots to hit. Oh, good. Oh, not as good. Still, though, I'll take that over the alternatives. Did not want to get burst lasered. Do I accept their surrender? I think I will. I just finally really got the upper hand on their ship. My cloaking's going to be up in a second. Actually, no, I'm not going to accept it. I just don't want to get missiled in the face, and I didn't. Alright, so dodging for everybody. That's a good start. And they have nobody manning the cockpit, so I'm not going to miss now. Yay! Should probably turn the air back on. So 34 scrap. I will take that. 172. We got one more jump before store. Probably could go all the way up here, but I really want to get to the store first. So we'll do the medbay thing. Just get everybody healthy. Ready for the next adventure. Because I don't want to push my luck too hard. I don't want to hold on to 2 scrap and then have something bad happen to me here. We are going to sell 12 drones, actually. That's even better. All the more reason to go to a store right now. Store and distress beacon. And I'm pretty sure I can actually hit all of these and exit the sector. Sweet. Alright. What do we got here? Scrap recovery arm. Good. Hull missile. Not as good. Well, hull missile's 2 weapon power. 17-second charge. It's not awful. Heavy ion's pretty good. I like the small bomb better. Battery charger. Scrap recovery arm. No shields, unfortunately, but we're going to get this. We're going to get 1 fuel. Going to get a few repairs. And we're going to hold on to our scrap and see if there's an early store in the next sector. But that's it for now. This is Way to Fail with more FTL faster than light. We're in the rock-controlled sector, Sector 4. I take back what I said before about getting to the distress beacon. I can't make any guarantees. But at least right now I'm on 149 scrap. And that counts for something. Better than I've been doing in the Stealth B for a while. So I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.